Most of you know us as a film company, but we also expanded and doing a lot new things. So I'll first start with a little film of what we have done. We have great success with telling very complicated stories in an easy way, and especially tech movies. We have a large success with that, especially with Esmart. And as we say, we do innovation through film, VR, and 3D. One of the coolest projects we did during COVID was actually a product together with the International Committee Red Cross and together with Norwegian Red Cross. Is a VR simulation tool. The VR scenario simulates many aspects of a field trip, including the pre-departure briefing, security checks, and an encounter on the armed checkpoint. Users can choose between 5 characters, a team leader, the driver, and other team members, and that a trainer can oversee everything on a computer. The strength of this project is the multiplayer aspect, as well as the high level of immersion. So people around the globe could actually train together in this VR experience. We made a digital twin of a checkpoint. This is a warehouse where they start their field trip. So 5 people across the world can communicate together in this virtual world and train before they put humans in harm's way. That was a very cool project to be a part of. So we had game developers in Bangkok, and we was a consultant in Norway, and Abraham was leading the whole project from Zurich. But for us in this house, we started with this. A lot of you have seen this picture before. This took 14 days to render. Today, this picture will actually take 2-3 days to render the way we did it before. With also these pictures with another texture, with more dirt and stuff like that, it also took 14 days to render. Okay, so we make a 3D render picture and a superimposed color ID layer, and we merge that, and we can train the computer instead of people annotating picture manually. So as we say, Nordic Media Lab deliver rich annotated synthetic data and a test platform that easily results in 10 times time and cost savings. And for Esmart, we did actually that. By making synthetic data, they can improve their way of working. So when we train their AI, we want to test the AI to see if it works. So we made a digital twin for the power mast, so they can actually fly drone virtually. This is our simulator on the right side, and Esmart's connected utility on the left side. So we fly virtually, and their software actually see where we are. So we can fly, we can take picture, as you see, and Esmart systems, the grid vision, actually annotate the pictures when they see them. That was a very, very cool project. And now we expand that project with grid vision 5D. Now we try to see how we can use LiDAR data and other data to actually achieve a better result for their customers. A digital twin uses data from connected sensors to tell the story of an asset all the way through its life cycle. So we actually made that for Halden. The traffic is actually an API from veivesenet.no, so that's real graphics, this is real numbers from real data sets. If you see on the big parking lot over there, today Halden Kommune talk about making a nice park there. So if I clap my hands, yeah, we have a park. So we can do this in real time. We can see how the world will be in real time when we predict and animate stuff that you can actually see when we do it. So if you take the weather, for example, so if you want rain, there you go, to rain. If you go to the church, we actually did this presentation for Halden Kommune, and this is a real thing happening in Halden right now, because one of the main roads in town are closed. So now they have to go through this one-way driving path, and it's really, really narrow. So we just did a simulation and asked them to see how this can be solved. Because when the cars are driving through these railways and go to the right here, and you see they go up all the way here, and it doesn't come through here, it's just all the traffic stops. This could easily be solved with some lights. So if I do like that, we can put lights in there. So with 30 seconds delay on the lights, we could solve this traffic jam. An easy solution. And one of the chefs in Halden Kommune actually said, we haven't thought about that. So that was actually a start of a new project that we started this week with Halden municipality to simulate all the traffic of the south side of town, because they have all the data that is needed. They gathered the data the last 6 months. Another thing we was asked to is from Jens Petter Berget, also in Halden municipality, is it possible to make a huge concert on the Fredriksten Fortress? So we did that. If you just press Arena, it doesn't cost anything in this virtual world. So now we put 50,000 people behind the fortress, and we can actually walk around in 170 height and see how this will actually look like. And we can actually simulate humans walking from this place and down to the city center. We can also simulate traffic from that place and down to the city center or around Halden. It is a huge potential, but I have some issues as well. Because 50,000 people walking down to town with 3 roads, that's too many people. So now we try to see how we can actually navigate people and buses and other traffic to make this happen, because they really want to have 50,000 people. Because when you have 50,000 people on a concert, you can have the large concerts. You can get Coldplay, you can get Bruce Springsteen. So a digital twin can visualize everything you guys actually need. All the IoT sensors, all the data you have, we can simulate or show in this simulator in one way or another. And another cool thing is you can just put on your VR glasses and you can live inside this digital twin as well. So on Thursday, for those of you that are attending the party,